was quick. Scaredy, thank you for the very rapid raid. I very much appreciate it. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? The overlay is amazing. I take absolutely zero credit for it. This is all Chich. Chich is a good boy. He's a lovely lad, and he drew this for me because I don't know, because he's a wonderful person. But yeah, hey Raiders, very glad you could join. You should hear a little bit of twangy banjo music in the background. Don't worry, we'll get to that. Scaredy, thank you for the follow as well. And Meatball. Meatball Girl, Meatball, whatever you choose. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow, both of you. Very much appreciate it. I'm gonna get started now because I am super excited. Thank you for the posture check. I'm already slouching. I am super excited to get to this game. So, if you've seen me stream for the past couple of weeks, I have been playing the Monkey Island games, starting with Monkey Island, which is fantastic. Then on Sunday, I finished Monkey Island 2, which is also amazing. But Monkey Island 2 ends up with a weird cop-out ending, or at least it feels like a cop-out. So, in Monkey Island, you play Guybrush Threepwood, and in the first game, you eventually destroy the Ghost Pirate LeChuck. The Ghost Pirate LeChuck being your great enemy. In Monkey Island 2, he is resurrected as the Zombie Pirate LeChuck. And at the end of the game, it's revealed he's not actually a pirate. He's your big brother, and you were just a kid, and you were like at a carnival, and he wasn't hunting you to kill you. He was just trying to find you because you got lost, and your parents asked you. It was weird. Anyway, this game kind of resolves all of that. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm super excited. So, we have two options here, being The Curse of Monkey Island or The Curse of Monkey Island Mega Monkey, being a tale of swashbuckling adventure, but with more puzzles. Of course I'm going to choose the one with more puzzles, because I love this game, and the more of this game there is, the happier I will be. So, let's get right into it. So as I said, you're at this kind of carnival at the end of at the end of Monkey Island 2. Oh, Scary. This game is awesome. If you follow Barry, I know that Barry also did play this at one point. Of the three main Monkey Island games, no one includes Monkey Island 4, it barely even counts. But of the three main Monkey Island games, people are kind of divided as to whether the first or the second one is the best. Sorry, second or third. Why are you in hell? You should be in heaven. Oh, the music, these beautiful graphics. Deep in the Caribbean. The screening is the cost of it, but I will happily turn it down a little bit. If that's a bit better. I shouldn't be super quiet, but I can turn my mic up happy. Yeah, I can see. I might just have to get a bit closer to my mic as well.
Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for. Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going.
So this is Guybrush Threepwood.
My quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge. Really, really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles.
No problem,
If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back.
Stupid.
Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me. Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean?
I've got my
without
mic
seeing your
turned up
face
to
just
max.
one more time?
I might have to
I-
change the game. So how's my volume now? I've got it set to max in Streamlabs, and I've moved my mic a little bit closer to my mouth. Is that better? Cool. Not really much more I can do, except possibly lean forward a little bit. Music composed by Michael Land, who composed much of the best music in LucasArts games. I do appreciate the guidance on volume, guys. I haven't had a lot of trouble in the past, but I know every game is different. Appreciate it. I'm probably not going to sit through the full credits as much as I enjoy them. I mostly just enjoy listening to the Monkey Island music. There's something very satisfying to me about it. It may be nostalgia, but it's probably more than that. But I'm going to skip these now. Part 1. The Demise of the Zombie Pirate LeChuck. So yeah, we get picked up by one of the pirate ships.
I've got to get out of here and help Elaine.
I just want to put
I
on
can only get
subtitles if
through
I
this
can.
one door.
Speech and subtitles. Thank you.
Then I could easily overpower the armed guards above, slip over the side, and make for the shore.
Quit your mumbling, captive. Blast ye scurvy dogs!
So this small pirate here is actually a character
This'll
from
make
Monkey
you
Island
rue
2.
the day.
In Monkey Island 2, you meet a cartographer
Avast, you
named Wally,
swabs!
and you
Prepare for
steal
your
his monocle. And in the end, he gets kidnapped by LeChuck, and you save his life. And this is him.
You drink bilge water, and your mother's dress you funny.
I've actually forgotten some of the controls, so I'll be learning some things. But apparently, I have 2 helium balloons. Oh my word, that is a direct reference to Monkey Island 2. That's great. Yes, that's how the controls work. So, if you click anywhere you walk, if you click and hold, it brings up the contextual menu. Hand does anything to do with hands, so pushing, pulling, picking up anything. The eyes do examine or anything to do with your face. And you can talk or you can eat. I very much like this simplified system, personally. Let's take a look at him.
I don't think I've ever seen a cuter pirate.
You in the fort, your doom be at hand.
Let's take a chat.
Stand your distance.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you?
I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose, the wickedest fiend ever to sail under the banner of King Death. I'd as soon chew your nose off as look at you.
I love this writing.
Are you wearing a fake beard?
Bloodnose the pirate would not have a fake beard.
Yes, it is. It's been glued to your ear hair.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated beard weave, made from the chest and back hair of real pirates.
Ugh.
I'm hoping it'll take root if I don't wash it for a while.
Ugh.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
So, I may have made it clear, I really, really love the writing in these games. I frequently will know exactly how to progress a scene, and I just won't, because I'll want to sit here for a while going through all the various conversation options. If you see that happening, I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop.
Tell me about these seminars.
The seminars really brought things into focus. You don't know how empowering it is to be able to say to yourself, yes, I am a despicable, filthy, villainous pirate, deserving blame and censure, but that pirate is who I want to be.
Yeah, you own that, Wally.
Everyone was really very supportive. We had this great feeling of synergy. Then LeChuck kicked down the door and said, "You lazy scum! Get back to work, or I'll beat you with your own legs!"
Yeah, that does sound like what LeChuck would say.
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Well, they weren't lectures as such. It was what LeChuck described as flogging the inner child.
Tell me about these audiobooks.
To become a pirate, the audio books on Parrot are the key. You get a set of 12 parrots, one a month. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live. They teach you to talk just like a pirate. All the key phrases are in there. Blow the man down. Shiver me timbers. Who's a pretty bird? All the phrases a pirate needs to command respect on the high seas.
Do you have any literature I could look at?
Here. This leaflet explains the basic philosophy I follow.
Set me free, Wally.
I can't, Mr. Brush. I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose now. And besides, even if you got up on deck, LeChuck would cut you to ribbons.
What's behind that door?
Ooh! That's the door to LeChuck's treasure hold. There's heaps and piles of gold and silver. He's brought all the loot he's ever stolen
Cahill.
to give to Elaine.
Thank you
LeChuck
for the
is
raid.
Convinced that he can
Hi,
buy
Zach.
Elaine's love.
So Cahill, how was the end of Spider-Man? Hey, Juice. No, I didn't expect this at all. Nothing told me this could possibly have happened. So yeah, we're playing Monkey Island 3. I love it. Look at these cute graphics. Anybody who watched me play Monkey Island 3, the pirate currently threatening me is Wally. He's just found a new life.
What are LeChuck's plans?
He's been working on a secret weapon, some incredibly powerful cannonball. He's going to use it to blow down the walls of the fort, so his crew can overrun the island.
I'm sorry, Zach. It's terrible. I don't like the new UI. It's just different enough. Okay, so Cahill, you saw Barry playing this. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I love going through all of the conversation because the writing is brilliant. I love the art. I love the music. Anyway, come on, Wally, you gotta set us free.
Snap out of it, Wally.
That's Bloodnose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
Oh no, I'm gonna be mean to Wally. We stole his monocle in Monkey Island 2. He ended up getting kidnapped because he was helping us. And now we're gonna be mean to him?
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Shh, Juice, no spoils. But yes.
Try it, Shrimpy.
You scabrous swab. One more word, and I'll let you have it.
Yeah, you in what navy?
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna...
Watch it.
I can't do it. I just can't.
This is such a wonderful
You're right,
moment.
Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything. I'm not even unpleasant.
No, you're not.
Oh,
He pokes himself in the eye with his hook.
Oh, there.
There's something about that moment. He starts crying and pokes himself in the eye. Anyway, let's grab his hook. So for people who saw me playing the previous ones, instead of the verb system we had before, if you click and hold on something, you'll get 3 options. Something to do with the hand, something to do with the eye, something to do with the mouth. So let's try to pick up a cannonball.
They're too heavy to carry.
Beautiful moment here. Please all watch, enjoy. Yep, straight in his pants. Anyway, let's look at the cannon. Got a couple of useful things there.
Hey, it's one of those new self-loading cannons I've heard so much about.
So yeah, LeChuck is besieging the island. Oop.
Oi! You're getting a little close there, pal.
These controls are
Watch where you're shooting.
worse than I remember.
Are you sorry you all? You're gonna get us all killed again.
That's the plan.
It's like you're not one of LeChuck's evil minions!
Yeah, it is.
The fort, you fool! Aim for the fort!
Oof.
That was me. Sorry.
There we go.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. Ooh, gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship. I can't quite squeeze past this cannon. It's a horrible skull.
It is.
Well,
But it's also one of the best characters.
time.
Can I call you Bob?
You may call me Murray. I am a powerful demonic force. I am the harbinger of your doom, and the forces of darkness will applaud me as I stride through the gates of hell, carrying your head on a pike.
Stride?
All right, then roll. Roll through the gates of hell. Must you take the fun out of everything?
Oh god, I love Murray so much. Oh. Oh, Wally, you're amazing.
You know, you'd look great with a melting candle on your forehead.
I get the feeling you're not taking me very seriously.
No, I am, really.
Really? Then let me hear you scream in terror.
I'm too petrified to say anything. Why do you villains always laugh so much?
I wasn't laughing about anything in particular. Somewhere there's a fish nibbling on my foot and it really tickles.
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind. Was your mother's father bald too?
I'm not bald. I just have a really high widow's peak.
Well, at least now you never have to worry about what to wear.
Well, I suppose that's true.
And accessorizing is really easy.
That's also true. And I look good in hats.
There you go.
Murray is amazing. God. They just like channeled all their comedy straight into Murray. And like a few bits splashed around the rest of the game, but he just soaked so much up.
How can you see without eyeballs?
How can you walk around without a brain? Some things no one can answer.
I'm going now.
Good.
Firstly,
Now leave me alone. I have have a lot of scheming and evil plotting to do.
So, first, Murray,
I could just get my
rude.
hands on that gunner. If I could just get my hands, period.
Oh, Juice, I wish I had a hat with me. I've only got some
Well,
balloons.
I guess I'll just have to look on the bright side of this.
Anyway, let's grab some debris.
That will reach it, but it can't catch hold.
At least I've lost some weight. Boy, there's not much to do out here when you're just a bodiless head.
There we go.
Hey, that's my arm. Give that back.
Sorry, Murray.
Hey,
Okay. Yeah. We've still got his arm. I mean, if it makes you feel better, Cahill, Murray was already dead.
That doesn't need cutting. Haha! Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
Cool. So yeah, we need to get through this door. You're right, Juice. Now his face can get nibbled too. Very good job finding the bright side. So we need to get through this door. The door does not open. And we do not have a key.
I couldn't force that door open with my bare hands.
But you're not using your bare hands.
Now, with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care. Neptune's navel, that was a close one.
That went well. Yeah, LeChuck's done.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized.
And yeah, there are a bunch of cool things in here.
Chocolate-covered barnacles, marshmallow hooks, sea urchins, glass eyes. Ugh.
I wonder if I can get there.
No, if only I could find a way to get up there and get out.
Yeah, this is a really short game. We've already pretty much won. We just need to get out. We've beaten LeChuck. Easy peasy. Oh.
It's LeChuck in all his glory.
That's just mean, Guybrush.
It's got a zombie ballerina. I don't even want to know what LeChuck's plans were for that.
So yeah, there's a lot of treasure, but none of it seems super useful to us. If only we could get through this porthole.
Hey, I can see the ocean floor. And there's a really angry-looking skull floating around out there.
So there's one particular item we're looking for, and I cannot remember exactly where to get it, except it's probably in the bag.
It's a bag of wooden nickels. Some treasure.
You know what? Grab them nickels.
Hey, there's a big diamond ring behind this bag.
Grab that ring. Cool. So now we've got a diamond ring. And frankly, we want to endear ourselves to Elaine, our love. And I bet a diamond ring would be a good way to do that, but more importantly, it cuts through glass. Guybrush Threepwood can famously hold his breath for 10 minutes, so surviving in the water was no issue.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer. A man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads
Guybrush,
me...
stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Oh ho.
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh. Wally? You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
Okay.
Oh no! Elaine? Oh, she's not gonna be happy about this.
So there are 3 main characters in these games, being Guybrush, LeChuck, and Elaine. And 2 of them are dead. So this is going well. However, we are in a completely new island. And I'm sure Elaine will be just
Elaine.
fine.
I've got to change her back somehow.
Can I not get the ring?
She must weigh a ton. No offense. Hey, I wonder how many carrots she... No, bad idea.
Guybrush, how dare you?
That fort has seen better days.
Whoa! That's a dang good chicken. Where's San when you need her? Actually, let's grab that glowing ember. I think that's important.
Ouch!
I mean, that is what you get.
It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society.
Plunder
Island's
Island.
Virile chicken.
Yes,
One
that's
of
where
Plunder
we are.
Island's most common fauna and the animal for which our capital of Puerto Pollo is named.
Puerto Pollo, literally meaning port chicken.
It looks dangerous.
It really doesn't, Guybrush.
I don't think so. Do you know any rousing pirate stories?
Apparently not. That is definitely a Chemkin. Now playing Spear. Not Shakespeare, just...
The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear. It says, "Welcome to Puerto Pollo from the Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood."
You know what, Juice? You don't really have the opportunity to abuse them, but I would say probably. I suspect they're probably very much like Cuckoos in that respect. So yeah, I'm leaving a probably 1-ton golden woman on the beach. Nothing's going to go wrong. Certainly no one's going to attempt to steal her. There are a couple of places I can go. But let's start by going into town. Oh, this kid. I hate this kid.
You've got to help me.
We're closed.
You've got to help. Closed?
Yep. The child labor laws around here are very strict.
But my girlfriend has been placed under a pirate curse.
Oh, then you need to see the lady over in Plunder Swamp. She's been leaving flyers around. You might find one somewhere here in town.
Okay, but you're a lemonade stand. Can I at least get some lemonade?
Lemonade.
I want your lemonade, bro.
Hey! That mug's for paying customers only.
Okay, fine. Will you accept a wooden nickel?
There's no time for that now.
Okay, I'm sorry, Guybrush. I just wanted lemonade. Danger Cove.
Danger Cove.
Over here we have a fast food restaurant, which is apparently a thing.
Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp. Get your fortune told. Voodoo and things.
That is oddly
Formerly just
specific.
voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
That is so oddly specific that I feel I really need to go check it out sooner rather than later. I can come back to town. This game also introduced a feature I very much enjoy, where if you're walking somewhere, you can double click to basically just get there instantly. Oh ho! Look who it is.
Boo!
Ah!
Oh, it's just you again.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, it was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike all the time, thinking they were so funny.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
What are you doing up there?
I am standing as a testament,
Standing?
hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire Earth.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
Thank you for redeeming
As
Sparkle Pig
long
Loaf.
as it takes.
Must get pretty dull up there, I suppose.
Never! The powers of darkness are never dull. We will one day prove that... Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull. Figuratively speaking, of course.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
I need to be out among the lesser people, terrifying them and causing pain and misery.
That would make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark, demonic way.
You know, fair.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull, sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
Thanks for the talk, Murray. I always appreciate you. So, once again, there's a voodoo lady. Once again, she's incredibly helpful in various ways.
It's a big stuffed alligator with an unusually long tongue.
And once again, I love the aesthetic of her place.
Admiral Sweetums Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. 5 cents.
Ugh. Jerky flavored chewing gum does not sound amazing.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum. Bit O Jerky Bubblegum.
Anything fun around here? Nice comment, Guybrush. I'm still gonna take those scissors.
I don't want those dull little scissors.
Okay, fine. Apparently I'm not gonna take those scissors. But I'll steal the glue.
How cute. A paper voodoo doll.
What a relief.
So yeah, that guy's had a pin in his voodoo doll for who knows how long.
I'm sure it won't do anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll.
Ooh, migraine.
And yeah, you can do that as often as you like.
Oh, the pain!
Perhaps just once more. After all, surely it won't do anything.
Oh, migraine!
I'll stop now. Oh. Voodoo lady? Oh, yeah. I love the way she looks in this one.
Who are you, and how did you just appear like that?
I am one gifted with a second sight, adept at manipulating the forces of nature for the benefit of all who enter my door.
You're a fashion consultant.
Yes, but that's not what I was referring to. I am a voodoo priestess.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
We have known each other for a very long time, Guybrush Threepwood. You've been through much, so it is understandable that you have forgotten me. We met on Melee Island when you were first trying to become a pirate.
And you helped me then.
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the voodoo antidote,
I'm starting to remember.
and then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie form.
That's right.
Can I just take a moment to point out her cute little lizard slippers? I want those. I really want those.
You've helped so much, and I still don't know your name.
I am known by many names on many different islands. But names have little importance. You should know this more than anyone, Guybrush Threepwood.
Rude.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Pretty sure she's making fun of me.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so terrible.
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
No, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
Very well. But I am very much relieved to hear that she is safe and...
I just remembered something I've got to do. See you around.
You didn't hide her. Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Guybrush is a special kind of stupid.
Elaine!
So yeah,
Got to get her back.
someone just picked up
This
the
is so
gold
embarrassing.
statue from the beach,
Looks like
as
I'm
you
gonna need
do,
some more help.
and sailed off.
Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Can you
Oh,
give
I
me something to lift the
remember
curse?
those guys.
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Where am I gonna find a huge uncursed diamond ring?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it. But you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, so that's some foreshadowing for you. Guybrush gonna die.
Uh-huh. So, any huge uncursed rings on any other islands?
No. The value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it.
Cool. So we have 3 tasks, just like in Monkey Island 1.
Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And I feel a great sadness associated with it. You will learn more once you have actually found the island.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore.
You know, fair.
Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
Also fair.
But who will explain away gaping plot holes? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Blood Island, here I come.
Always with the Star Wars references. I love it. Yeah.
I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his. To perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
You know,
Gee,
I'm gonna say
put it
that's
that
just
way,
pretty
it's
rude.
kinda hard to stay mad at him. I'm sick of talking about that jerk LeChuck.
Okay,
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
so we know what we have to do. We have to find a map, a ship, and a crew to take us to Blood Island so that we can save Elaine. And somewhere along the way, we're also going to have to, you know, get her back because we're dum-dums. I kind of thought Murray might have something else to say. Yeah, let's head back to town. I bet here we can find a crew at least.
Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs
Sure,
a
Cahill,
nickel.
enjoy.
And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
Well, that does sound like a good deal. I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know.
Seems
That'll
pretty
be a
good.
nickel.
Just for a nickel?
Hey! There's no bottom to this mug. Give me my money back.
I mean...
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy, and there are no refunds.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
I don't like you, Kenny. I forgot why I didn't like you, but I don't like you. I'm gonna push you.
I'm bigger than him. I'm no bully.
Maybe you should be, Guybrush. He's a dick.
It's a great big vat full of red dye. Number 2.
I do know at some point we need to go to Danger Cove. One of these is a
Bush.
very...
A pristine example of one of the many decorative bushes used for landscaping Plunder Island.
Forgot that there's a plaque just for bush.
Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
Purgative, if anyone is interested, is something that makes you vomit. So, typically some kind of mild poison. There's just so much to look at in this game.
It's a chicken coop, but I don't see any chickens.
Yeah, because the chicken's are feral.
Do you have a reservation?
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go.
I forgot that I can't even go inside without a reservation. That sucks. I know I need the mud puddle for something, but I can't remember what.
It's as thick as gravy.
Sure, Zaid. I won't be able to show it on stream, but I would be happy to see it.
It's an old crow's nest, converted into a sign for the chicken shop.
Let me pause here for a moment and take a look at Zaid's next emote. Oh my. Oh my. I must say, Zaid, I very much approve. You're gonna have to do a little bit of work, I think, to get it to read well at smaller sizes, but I think you'll be able to do that, and I think it'll be worth the effort, because that's amazing. Okay.
The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear.
Cool. Let's go to this theater.
Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff.
Because this is an adventure game, we're gonna
I hate people to think
jack
less of
the
this guy
dude's
just
dandruff.
because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh.
Yeah, dude's got lice. We picked them up.
They're, wiggling.
Guybrush, you didn't have to do that. Zaid, I hope you, when you say that's what you've been doing while lurking, you're talking about your emote, not about picking up people's lice. Because the timing of that was just wonderful.
Watch me make this disappear.
Let's see if I can use the magic wand with the hat.
Nothing up my sleeve? Presto! Hey,
I
it worked.
forgot that worked.
There's something inside. The C's of ventriloquism.
Haha.
I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
Well, where would we find one? Haha.
It's very mod.
Perhaps I shall
No,
steal?
I like the natural look. It's an old travel trunk. It's covered with stickers from many faraway places.
Including, apparently, Blood
Hey!
Island.
It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
Mayhaps.
It's stuck to the trunk.
Can you open the trunk?
It looks too heavy for me to carry.
Well then, that's not helpful.
To swab or not to swab? No, that's not right. Come on, Slappy, you've got to get this right. The show opens today.
Ahoy! I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell. It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
What was your given name?
Rex Fortune, Adventure Seeker.
I see.
And you thought Slappy Cromwell was better.
What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the masterwork of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Do pirates drink grog?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material.
Yeah, probably not.
How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear, a theatrical medley.
Why can't you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash, I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success on my hands.
Ooh,
Why do
topical.
I find that strangely encouraging?
Possibly also a reference to The Producers, which is it's a film I haven't seen, but I know about.
Can I join your show?
Let me be blunt. You just don't have the hands of a spear carrier.
You have no idea how often I hear that. Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean.
Interesting.
Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater, mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palado Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island. You might catch him there.
Cool. So at least now I know where I can find someone who knows the way.
Carry on.
Then I kill Caesar, follow that up with a little soft shoe.
Let's head upstairs.
It smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Or I can just fiddle with them.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Okay, fine. How would one leave? There we go. Okay. Frankly, I don't need to do that now. I just wondered if I could mess around with it quickly. there are a couple more places we can go. We're still looking for a crew and a ship. Nice little touch. The time on the clock tower is
Good evening.
actually...
At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 6:30 and 23 seconds. Beep.
So yeah, the time on the clock is actually accurate to your system time, which at the time this game came out was kind of a big deal. It's kind of fairly... It's easy to do, and no one does it anymore. But when this came out, it was cool.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great. Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I needed to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second, did I just share too much?
Guybrush, you are an incredibly special kind of stupid. Anyway, this is the Barbary Coast. One of my favorite little puns in the series. So Barbary Coast with an A for the second vowel is basically what a large part of the North African coast was called during the pirate pirate time seems like a weird way to phrase it, but whatever, during pirate times. Whereas this, Barbary Coast with an E for the second vowel, as in barbers. Yeah, like, I get where Guybrush is coming from, but still, there's oversharing and then there's oversharing. Let's talk to the Dapper Pirate.
Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not the...
That's right, mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude! How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
I love this line.
I'm at least 2 times your equal.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
All right, let's get to dueling.
No. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay.
So, you have to insult him. Since this is Monkey Island, it always has the option, how appropriate, you fight like a cow. Reference to Monkey Island 1, and has appeared in some form in every Monkey Island game. It is a series staple, and I adore it.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some fresher material, eh?
Rude.
Did I mention you're a big old bedwetting duty head?
No, but I'm still not impressed.
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along? You went from pirating to hairstyling. Why?
The music of the sea is something that takes hold of your soul and never lets go. But the life of a sailor is a rough one, and the sea shows no mercy. It was no easy choice to leave, but I realized that I could still enjoy the music of the sea while remaining safely on land.
Through affordably priced sea shanty compilation albums?
No.
Go get
By
food,
starting
Zaid.
a barbershop quartet, obviously.
Obviously, but there are only 3 of you.
Auditions didn't go as well as we'd hoped. We once had a tenor named Dominique, but he left. Artistic differences.
You still haven't explained why you chose hairstyling.
Well, we spent so much time coming up with a clever name for the shop, we realized we were going to have to give up singing and actually become barbers. But I still like to think that we're not just cutting hair. That maybe, just maybe, we're teaching people a little bit about themselves.
Wow, profound.
I bet you have a ton of cool pirate stories.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, come on. I'd really like to hear some of...
The year was 1675. We were on a course towards the wreck of the Rattling Phlegm. Our days were filled with songs of the voyage and the untold riches we'd find at our destination. 2 months into our journey, we realized something was horribly wrong.
Had your ship been placed under some kind of pirate curse?
Not as such, but we were cursed all the same.
What
We
could it
were
be?
all stricken with a melody, a diabolical song that I shall never forget. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Hey, that's kind of catchy.
And it is the Monkey
Aye.
Island theme
All
song.
too catchy for a crew of 50 men confined to a ship hundreds of miles from port. No one could think of anything else, and many threw themselves into the sea rather than hear any more of the incessant humming. We returned with but 8 of our crew left. The doomed voyage of the Obsessivo-Compulsivo will haunt me forever.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
So, that's the Dapper Pirate. Here's the Salty
Ahoy
Pirate.
there. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
So, it's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh,
That's
I
more like
see.
it.
Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it? Pirate stories. Got any?
Okay, here's a story. I started out as a crewman on the raging tightwad, sailing out of Puerto Pollo. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird 5th sense when it came to finding objects
Wait,
of
5th
value.
sense?
Don't you mean Sixth Sense?
No. By some cruel trick of nature, he was born without taste buds. But his other senses took over and gave him an uncanny ability to find treasure. We left port without a map, guided only by the captain's
alien.
keen senses. We spent the first week going around in circles.
How are you doing this
until we
evening?
realized the crew's gold earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on course.
Did you ever find any treasure?
We sailed for 2 years, and had finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, he paid off. We found sunken treasure right off the coast.
Wait a second. Was it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins and belt buckles at the bottom of the bay?
Exactly. How did you know that?
I just had a feeling. Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
Anyway, so at some point we will need to get this guy out of his seat. And the way we do that is by putting lice on the comb. Which is so mean.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin. The scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash. That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair!
Cool.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
I love this dude, and he's got the perfect Scottish accent. Well, the perfect, like, cartoon Scottish accent. Exaggerated, but still easy to understand.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush. But a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Australian rules football.
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Oh my.
Oh, but in school I was always picked last for caber tossing.
Maybe it's because you weren't familiar enough with the sport. You see, the caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the stupidest sport I've ever heard of. I watch cable television.
Aye, but you cannot argue with tradition.
Toss this.
Yeah, not yet. I know it will be impossible to win at this point.
Haggis. That's an unusual name.
I suppose it is, but haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl.
Aye.
What a great line.
What is that blue stuff in the jar anyway?
Ah, the old comb juice. 'Tis a fiery brew that's bested many a sailor with her fermented froth. It'll burn your throat unless you chase it with conditioner.
Don't drink that, bro.
Those sure are nice scissors.
Aye, they're my best pair. They can cut through almost anything.
Well, why are they in the ceiling?
Sometimes I cut hair so fast, the scissors fly from my hands at unbelievable speeds.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
Could I borrow those scissors for a minute?
Sorry, no. They're much too valuable to me. You know they can cut through almost anything.
Yes, I believe you mentioned that.
I bet that'll be useful for us. Anyway, let's get a haircut.
I sure could use a haircut.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif. Ah, keep your hands off that chair handle.
I think I have to wait till he's looking away to do it. Yes. No.
Keep your hands off that chair handle.
So I can do it once, and I think I need that for one of the steps, which is stealing the paperweight. Now...
Ugh, blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
And now I can jack this up as high as I like to steal the scissors. Yo, Chen! How are you doing this evening?
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't find a single rock for a paperweight.
That seems
I suppose
unlikely.
I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
Let's not. That's fine, Chen. Okay, so we found our crew. They're just not interested in being our crew yet. Which is, I admit, something of a problem. But I'm sure we can solve it. Anyway. Now, there are a couple of extra things we can do. This is where the caber toss happens. Hey, Cahill, how was your shower?
They're made from palm trees.
If you look, there's actually...
pastoral-looking beach.
If you look very carefully, not sure if you can see it on Twitch, but occasionally there's something glittering on that distant beach, as if there is something made of gold, perhaps. Hey, Pingu, so yeah, we have to beat the Scottish pirate at the caber toss, which we're not going to do.
Donated to Puerto Pollo by our Sumatran sister city of Vacaville. This tree is the only one of its kind in the entire Western Hemisphere, and stands as an everlasting symbol of the friendship between our two cities.
Huh. That's interesting. The only one of its kind. Sure hope nothing will happen to it.
Caribbean rubber tree. One of the many rubber trees common throughout the Caribbean, used as raw material for shipbuilding.
That's important later. I can't remember why. Anyway, there's a grassy knoll here with a thing. Hi, keg of rum.
It's an enormous keg of old Gut Blast brand rum. Well, I like rum as much as the next pirate, but that's a little much.
I don't think the scissors are what I need
I
here.
can't saw this horse with scissors.
You can try it, baby. Anyway, nothing I can do there quite yet, but that's fine. There are plenty of other places to go on the island. At least one of which will be useful in some way. Okay. So I can go back to the fort. It's not super helpful because Elaine's not there anymore. I can head over to this beach. That's all I can really do at the moment from the map screen. I know that there is more I can do in general, but we'll get there. Yes. The Cabana Boy.
He's a member of the bustling Plunder Island workforce.
Yes, may I help you?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Threepwood? You must be Seersucker Skip Rackham's cousin. How are Muffy and the twins?
Who?
Hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the beach today. Not too crowded yet. There's a crafts workshop on the South Beach, and a swabber size class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore. Might want to keep the kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise, the siege earlier today shouldn't spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers. So it's just as well they didn't take over the island, eh? Let me see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
My what? I'm delivering these fine. Fine leather jackets, it keeps coming up.
I'm delivering these fine leather monogrammed golf jackets.
No membership card, I see. Well, sir, you're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive. I'm afraid if you don't have a membership card, you cannot use any of the club's amenities.
I don't want an amenity. I had to eat one of those while I was lost at sea, and it was terrible.
Then let me also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill.
But I wanna.
Day.
No, but you don't understand. I wanna.
It's an ice bucket for a bottle of sparkling grog.
I'm gonna steal your ice
I don't want to
bucket.
carry that around. It's cold.
Fine. I'm gonna steal one of your towels.
Those towels are for members only.
Fine, but I'll be back. Okay. So I'm gonna need to do something with that dude. I'm gonna need to get a reservation to get into this. But the first thing I can do is use the fancy new scissors I got to cut through the undergrowth. And I also managed to pick up a flower. That flower was mentioned earlier, but I'll read the plaque again. Apparently no, I won't. It's called Ipecac. It was used as a purgative. As in, it makes you vomit.
I wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm could a snake? Well, this isn't good.
Yeah, we got eaten. But it's fine. Because there's the jaws of life.
I think those are the jaws of life, which would really help me get out of this snake.
Okay, I can't reach it. But I bet I can reach the snake away.
I can't see it, but I bet it's Snake Away brand snake repellent. I bet that's a big old stick. The perfect snake beating size.
Come on.
I think it's a machete sharp enough to cut through even the largest reptiles. I can't see what that is, but I bet it's a box of Full of Brand cereal. The highest fiber content available without a prescription. Last I heard, they added even more live white mouse flavor.
Oh, ick.
I can't see it, but I'm sure it's a 9-iron.
So yeah, now we have to try to get out of here. There's a Fabergé egg for some reason.
It's a priceless, delicate Fabergé egg.
Vacuum cleaner attachments. Okay, so I got a bunch of extra things. So I got some vacuum cleaner attachments, some old phone books, an encyclopedia, some top secret plans, a stuffed dinghy dog, a reservation slip, that will be useful, a spare tire, the remains of a naturalist, some pancake syrup, some pancakes, some sausages, some eggs, and some coffee. So a full breakfast there. Is the encyclopedia important?
It's volume C and it's mostly digested. I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution. What a completely random piece of trivia.
Let's look at these top secret plans.
I hate to think what would happen if these fell into the wrong hands.
Guybrush, you're the wrong hands.
These should only be used for good.
Anyway, I fortunately know what to do here. So
it's an Ipecac flower.
So yeah, Ipecac, the flour, or at least the syrup made from it, is apparently very good at making people vomit. Yeah, Meatball did a follow. I was very pleased.
It makes syrup of Ipecac. That seems logical.
So yeah, you literally just put the flour in the syrup, and that counts as syrup of Ipecac for some reason. I'm not complaining. It's the only way you get out.
Whew. That sure was a close one. I thought for sure when I got eaten by that snake that I was done for. Thank goodness I'm safe. No? Hey! Hang on, the quicksand is sucking all the cool stuff I found in that snake from my pants. Now there's an odd sensation.
So yeah, all the fun stuff I found, almost all of it is gone. All I keep is the encyclopedia and the reservation slip. But it's fine. I'm sure I will be okay.
Pit. Quicksand pits of this type are common throughout Plunder Island's nature trails. Many an unwary traveler has found himself trapped and unable to escape. Uh-oh, anyone, please help
right?
me.
We lost the pancakes, Pingu. Of all the disasters.
Papa Pea Shoe Bush. Discovered by Plunder Island's indigenous peoples, this bush is named after a native word meaning youch. Ah, Papa Pichu. Well, I got the thorn. I hope that was worth it.
I want to get to this life-saving vine.
If I could just reach that vine, I could pull myself free.
I'm tempted, Pingu. I'm tempted. So this is one of my favorite little solutions.
It looks dangerous.
Why do you always say the chickens look dangerous?
No.
Okay. So I've got this paperweight, and I got a balloon. You want to do something with that balloon?
Perfect. For once today, things are going... Well, darn. Hey. Thank goodness for those unpredictable Caribbean trade winds.
Okay, no. Okay, no. Trade winds are not unpredictable. I get that that's probably the joke, but trade winds are predictable. That's the whole reason they're trade winds.
I can't move anywhere in this quicksand.
I know, Cahill, but it still bothers me. Anyway. A thorn with a hollow reed? That sounds like a pea shooter.
A world-class pea shooter.
Okay. Cool. This is Danger Cove. They said the pirates at Danger Cove probably stole Elaine. So I bet that's where we need to go. The sharks won't bother us. Just swim, Guybrush.
I'll be cut to ribbons by those sharks if I go in there.
Fine. Take the boat.
It's got a huge hole in the bottom. I'd sink.
Freaking pussy. Just...
It makes the boat completely unseaworthy. I'd get a nasty splinter.
Just like put some glue in there, Guybrush.
I can't paste that.
I know the solution. I just sometimes get frustrated with Guybrush for not even trying things. Which, of course, is the game. Well, it's a game. There's a waterfall. I bet there's a secret behind it. There better be. Yo, Dread.
It's wet.
It's not my fault for knowing the solution. I've played this game several times and loved it every time. I'm going to keep loving it, and I'm going to try out various things because sometimes I like seeing Guybrush's stupid comments. You know what? Yeah, if I could experience it like brand new again, that would be a lot of fun. But I'm loving it anyway, even if I don't experience it brand new. There are 3 ways into Puerto Pollo. I think this is the easiest one for where I'm trying to get. This is your favorite game? It's up there for me. In terms of point and click adventure games, it's either this or Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Those are my 2 favorites, and I really struggle to choose between them. But yeah, this is an absolutely wonderful experience, and I'm very happy to share it on stream.
Do you have a reservation?
I certainly do, my man.
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. Very good. You may seat yourself, Mr. Pardon me, Mrs. Bryanstone.
Same, Dread. So there's a quiet patron here, and since there was an undead invasion of the island, I'm pretty sure he's alive.
He's awfully reserved for a pirate.
Sorry, Dread. I still try to make it as entertaining as I can, but I fully understand. I fully understand your desire to see people experiencing it for the first time. Wish I could be that for you.
Hey, mister. Mister, you listening? Ah!
Also appreciate that.
It's one of LeChuck's skeletal horde.
Aye. I fixed his little red dinghy, but good.
The undead that walk among us must surely be destroyed, lest their evil like overrun and befoul the world of the living.
Aye. And he complained about me chicken.
Oh.
Okay. But again, great reference for anybody who does know. This is, in fact, Manny Calavera from Grim Fandango. And if you look at the button he dropped...
It says, ask me about Grim Fandango.
There we go. Also, Cahill, is it really fair to say RIP when he came in dead?
This whole sordid scene has litigation written all over it.
But hey, I'm gonna take that knife.
This is the greasiest, crustiest, most revolting chicken I've ever seen.
Ah, yes. He got our black and Cajun style chicken.
Yuck. Let's get us some biscuits. I mean, Zayd, we've done worse. Delicious looking biscuits? I'm gonna take one. Delicious looking biscuits? I'm gonna eat one.
Whoa! This biscuit is full of maggots!
Aye!
And straight back in his pants.
That's my special ingredient. Adds just the right amount of exotic flavor. It's a good thing, too, because I can't keep him out of the food around here.
Well, I've got a half-eaten maggoty biscuit and a handful of maggots. Cool. That's why I came here.
Excuse me, but...
What a lucky pirate are ye!
Me?
You've struck gold, boy!
Wait, Dredd, do you want me to tell you or not?
Gold! 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 Ha ha! Golden nuggets of chicken!
Oh.
A treasure trove of deep-fried fun! Now, what can kindly old Captain Blondebeard bring ye for lunch?
You know what, Dredd? Fair. When I leave here, I will show you. It is something I pointed out earlier, but it's fantastic. The broasted waddle mole. Wishbone sandwich. I gotta go for the wishbone sandwich.
I'll try the wishbone sandwich with sweet gherkins.
We're out of that, I'm afraid. Actually, I'm out of just about everything. Not a drumstick left. All I have left are those biscuits and a few tubs of our special Ipecac slaw.
How's the Ipecac slaw?
Not bad. But 15 minutes later, you'd be hungry again.
Business must be good if you're sold out of chicken.
Sold out? I never said nothing about being
sure,
sold
Dredd,
out.
happily.
Then what happened to all your chicken?
I love learning more about these games.
Tis a story steeped in terror, marinated in mayhem. There be a horror that prowls the jungles of Plunder Island. A 7-foot-tall monster he be, and he has a hatred for mankind unequaled. His preternatural rage burns hotter than the coals used to roast 1,000,000 of his kin.
Oh my.
He is El Pollo Diablo, the devil chicken. The devil chicken!
The devil chicken.
He hates me most of all, and his revenge against me must be tastier than me hearty giblets and cracklins party mix.
What's he done?
He turned loose all me chickens, returned them to the wild to roam the jungles free as nature intended. Even now, I have a huge order to fill and no chicken to fill it. But I know he's not through. Ruining me business is just the first step. Someday he'll return. For me! But mark this. I'll be ready for him. And a 7-foot chicken means me business will be thriving once more.
What an absurd story. The story of the devil chicken El Pollo Diablo.
To whom are you going to deliver your chicken?
There lies a pirate ship in Danger Cove, and the first mate of that ship fancies me chicken. But I better be delivering their chicken soon. Most likely
I
won't
probably
even have
don't
time
know
to
all
cook
the
it.
Easter
Why is
eggs,
that?
so Dread, feel free to
see,
point out
I got
anything
this delivery in
that
30
you suspect
days
I
or
might
it's free
know,
policy.
might
And
not
I'd be
know,
running a bit behind.
What are the pirates of Danger
or even
Cove
just
like?
something cool
They're a
that I
secret
don't
of love,
mention.
and I can't say I've seen too much of them. They seem to be what one would expect from a bunch of grog-swinging pirates. As filthy and hairy a bunch of swabs as you'd ever hope to meet. But beware of their captain. From what I hear, he's got the disposition of a shark in need of a root canal.
Oh
if
my.
he be catching you near his boat, you'll be tortured for sure.
Nice gold tooth you have there.
Aye! It glistens like the golden topping of grease on me luscious batter-fried chicken.
So one of the pirates in the Barbary Coast, who could potentially become one of my crew members, he wanted me to prove myself by finding gold. And this dude has a gold tooth. So I just need to get his gold tooth. I know part of how I can do that. There are several steps, and that's fine. Yeah,
I'll let
let's
you get back to work.
Aye.
I need this pie pan. And I need the biscuit cutter. Also, even if I don't need them, it's an adventure game. Grab everything. I want to go to your kitchen, bro.
Value meal. 2 drumsticks plus super slaw. Looks like a fine deal if you like slaw.
Grog menu.
Traditional grog. Brewed the old-fashioned way. The unsanitary way.
Ugh. I don't think there's anything more in here that I can do at the moment. Well, I do like looking at his portrait.
The devil chicken.
Just look at that thing. I love it.
Demon chicken, I rebuke you.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Anyway, so Dread wanted very much to find out what time it is, but he didn't want me to tell him. If only the game had some sort of way.
Good evening. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 7, 0, 8, and 18 seconds. Beep.
Well, there you go, Dread. 7:08 where I am. PM, which it doesn't actually mention. Well, I suppose it says good evening. Where do I need to go next? There are a couple of things I still need to do. Hey, Haggis. Let's do that caber toss. I'm pretty sure I'll do well.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
It's as I told you, Guybrush. Not until you can best me in the caber toss.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I would never follow such a weak captain.
That went about as well as expected. Hey, Cutthroat Bill. I need to find gold for you to join my crew, right?
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
All of these are technically true. Except potentially for the fourth one. We've never seen that happen.
I'm the mighty pirate who defeated LeChuck.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
So yeah. That is how you get
Been
him
a
to
pleasure.
join.
Bye. You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think we've bonded.
Slap on the back. And he starts choking on his jawbreaker. I appreciate the fact that you can just leave him. I won't, but you can.
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing really. Just sudden pressure applied below the sternum to expel a foreign object from the windpipe.
That's amazing. I owe you my life. From now on.
Yes?
From now on, that will be known as the Threepwood Maneuver.
Sounds fair.
Nah.
Dang it. But I got the jawbreaker. Ugh. Covered in spit and
It's only
hair.
got a little bit of spit and hair on it.
Anyway. Let's go toss some cabers. Or at least prepare to cheat at tossing the cabers, because there's no way we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's just take a look at this rubber tree again. This particular rubber tree. I'm sure there's nothing special about it. I'm sure it's just a normal old rubber tree.
Sumatran rubber tree. Donated to Puerto Pollo by our Sumatran sister city of Vacaville. This tree is the only one of its kind in the entire Western Hemisphere.
Oh, no.
And stands as an everlasting symbol of the friendship between our two cities.
Oh no. Oh well. Time to destroy it. Well, that landed conveniently.
Whoa, my head is spinning. I gotta lay off the rum.
Hey, Haggis. What do you think about tossing some cavers with me?
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
It's as I told you, Guybrush, not until you can best me in the caber toss.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Pretty solid.
Hey, I win!
By the spiraling bouffant of me great Uncle McManus! Never before have I seen such strength. Sure, I'll join your crew. I'll wait at the shop until you're ready to leave.
Hey!
I'll need 2 more sailors for my crew.
Okay, I gotta find gold for one of them, and I've gotta beat the other one in a gentlemanly duel. Oh, Juice, if you're here for property damage, you are going to be pleased in a moment. At least depending on how you define property. Are you fine with personal injury? Because Yes. I hope so.
Excuse me. How long have you been out of chickens?
Weeks, months maybe. And it's not the loss of business that hurts me the most.
No?
I miss the taste of me chicken. You could dine this world over, but you'll never be a connoisseur of carrion till you had a taste of me savory squab. Why, even now I gets me a craving for me palate-pleasing poultry. Ah, I can taste it now. Me crispy bounty of breaded beaks. There'd be nothing like the hearty crunch from these pan-fried jewels.
Isn't that a little hard on your teeth?
Aye, but the challenge of it all be half the dining enjoyment. Now that I got the thought of that crispy chicken extremity in me head, I'll be pining for the crunch till I get me something to crack me teeth on.
Oh, to crack your teeth on, you say?
I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
You wish to crack your teeth on something, you say? Perhaps even break your jaw.
Would you like this jawbreaker?
Thanks to ye. Ouch! I think I loosed me gold tooth. I knew sweets were being bad for me teeth, but it had a fine crunch and were a fiesta of flavor. From now on, I'll be sticking to fleshier foodstuffs.
Abel, thank you for swinging by.
Something
I
chewy.
assume
Well, there
Abel?
I go again. This old salt's got a craving for something to squish between me teeth.
But yes, thank you for getting the reference in my name. Oh my lord. Is that a Guybrush emote? That is a Guybrush emote. Oh, I have to get that. I have to. Can you please just post what channel that is? And then I will shout it out just for myself so I can follow them, because I mean, also, I'm very glad you're here. Weaker youth. Let me just give a shout out so that everybody has the opportunity to get the best emote. Yeah. Thank you so much. Dread, do you also follow Weaker Youth? Because, dang, that's good. Scum and Villainy. Thank you for joining. So many great people who I don't even know, which is lovely. I appreciate having new people. Come on, it's Guybrush saying hey. That's got to be up there with the best emotes. Maybe not the best emote. I'm still very pleased with the emote that was drawn for me, which is just a pig splashing in mud. Although, okay, so Skull and Villainy, I'm gonna need to follow you as well at some point, because these Murray emotes are special. But yeah. I'm glad you guys are joining. I probably won't be finishing Monkey 3 today, but I am thoroughly enjoying it, again, as I always do. So I cracked this dude's teeth. I'm sure he'll be fine. And he wants something chewy. How about chewing gum?
Would you like some gum?
Thanks. This is really good steak-flavored gum. It gets you here. And it gets you right here.
I'm missing a step. I need to give him the balloon, don't I?
I don't think he'd like that.
And yet, I need him to take it. Oh, that's really cool, Scum. Thimbleweed and Grim Fandango are both on my list. Yes, I'm playing Mega Monkey. yes, we can ask this patron about Grim Fandango.
What can you tell me about Grim Fandango?
I didn't know you could actually
Anything?
talk to him.
I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but this guy's lousy at marketing.
Okay, so I didn't know you could actually speak to him. That's fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to. I'm playing this today. On Sunday, I'll probably be finishing this, and then I've got a couple of ideas for what to play next. But yeah, it's great of you guys to come by. I really appreciate it. Whoa, Abel, thank you so much for the follow. You truly are some pig. So I'm playing a lot of point-and-click adventures at the moment. On Saturdays, I also have an ongoing Stardew Valley series, which is so much fun. I remember most of what I have to do here. So
Excuse me.
next up, I've got two things in mind. So I'm not sure of the order of what I'm going to play next, but the three games the four games probably that I'm going to play next are The Dig, which I know doesn't have a great reputation among LucasArts fans, but I've always been a huge lover of it. At some point, I want to play Day of the Tentacle, because, I mean, it's an absolute classic. I've got Loom, and I haven't played it. I played it once, so long ago, I can't even, probably 20 years ago. And I'm very excited to get back to that. Yes, ask me about Loom. And then the only non-LucasArts game I have on my list at the moment is Beneath a Steel Sky, which has so much nostalgia for me. I'm a huge fan of it. So those are the four I've got lined up. I have a few other options. There's a fairly new point-and-click adventure called Neo Feud, which I would like to try on stream. At some point, I'm probably going to try Disco Elysium, which is technically a point-and-click adventure, but I know is a little bit different. I don't have Thimbleweed Park, but I do want to get it and play it at some point. Dropsy, I would like to play on stream. Dropsy looks like a lot of fun. And I do have Grim Fandango Remastered, so probably at some point. As you can tell, I have a lot planned for the future. At some point, I'm also going to be playing non-point-and-click adventures, because I've got a lot of those I want to play. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Disco Elysium is this weird mix.
Would you like to join my crew and sail to Blood Island?
What? Leave me shop unguarded? Why, you treacherous tripe! You're lucky I don't take out me whisk and run you straight through.
Whoa, calm
Scum
down.
and Villainy,
I
thank
was
you
just
for
asking.
Sorry.
for the
I'm
follow.
as itchy
You
as
are
a
some pig.
beached whale in Nantucket. Just look at what fear of that demonic fowl has done to me nerves.
Abel, that's part of why I'm so interested in Disco Elysium. It's rare for Yahtzee to give high praise to something, and he had almost nothing negative to say about it. So, yeah, Disco Elysium's definitely on my list. In terms of non-point-and-click adventure games, at some point I'm going to be playing Terra Nigma, which is an old SNES RPG. A lot of fun. I played it as a kid. Hyper Light Drifter, I also want to play on stream at some point, because something that tests my reflexes sounds fun. I've got a lot of things planned. You know what? That is incredibly rare, Scum and Villainy. Almost nobody has heard of Terra Nigma. I also first played it on an emulator. It's nice to see somebody else who has heard of it.
Don't you ever like to get outside the shop?
I love the outdoors, especially the beach. Why, I'm in fact a member of the Brimstone Beach Club in Smorgy.
Oh,
Been
are
a
you?
member there for years.
How did you become a member?
I threatened to run them all through. Then I lost me membership card. Last time I remember having it, it was in me breast pocket. I believe I was in the kitchen preparing some grub. Then I had that awful sneezing fit.
Oh, no.
That was bad. No matter. I guess I'll just have him issue me a new one.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
It did get an official English translation, but Terra Enigma was never released outside of Japan, which is part of the reason that it was, it's kind of unrecognized in the West.
Why, you little scamp. That's quite a funny trick you've played on old Captain Blondebeard.
Okay, so I've remembered most of what I had to do. Let's inhale some helium.
Oh, that's made my voice sound funny.
Let's chew up some gum. Took me a while to remember the solution to this. Oh my.
Tastes like sirloin.
I think I need to inhale a bit more, because I did that in the wrong order. Well, yeah, look, the first time I played this, this puzzle took me so long.
The gum is too hard.
Okay, but... Okay, so I've got to... I've got to chew the gum before I inhale the helium. Got it. The first time I played this, I was trying to find a way to get him to inhale the helium. Because there was a point where it occurred to me, oh, there's the window, I've got to get it outside. How's my voice sound now? I'm probably okay. If I'm not, I just need to wait a little longer. Cool.
Tastes like sirloin.
Dread, I'm not quite getting what you're saying there, unless you're saying that they're all voiced by Denny Dulk. Okay, that's insane. Especially given that they don't really sound the same. But of all of those, I think we can all agree Murray is the best character.
The gold tooth is in the gum.
Cool. Let's inhale us some helium. And there we go. I love the vague physics of how this works.
Cool.
Progress.
Wait 1 second.
Oh, yes?
Do you have me gold tooth?
No.
Let me see. You don't have it? Darn, I'll have to order a new one.
I wonder where that tooth fell.
I do wonder. It almost sounded like it rattled down a certain drain pipe. Ah, I love this game so much. There we go.
It's the gold tooth.
Okay. I have won the caper toss. So I need to insult that pirate. Wait a second. I also need to get the country club card. And I can't... He said it was while he was preparing food. So it might be... It's probably in the chicken.
I don't even like looking at it, much less touching it.
Or not?
I can't eat that. The fumes alone would kill me.
Sure thing. I really appreciate you guys coming by. I appreciate those follows. It is absolutely fantastic. I will probably, when I'm done here, also give you guys a follow back, since I'm interested in seeing what you guys play as well. Have a lovely night. I hope it's a good one for you guys. Thank you. I'm on Eastern time. I don't know how different Eastern is from Central, but it does mean that it's like 7:30 here, so it's still pretty early. I'm probably going to be playing for another hour or so. Eastern, it's probably what, 9:30? 'Cause I know Pacific is like another 3 hours or something. What time is it in Eastern actually? I think the clock in the game said, yeah, it's 7:30 here too. So Central and, oh, wait, sorry, you, I misread. I thought you said you were Central. I can't, I'll check what the in-game clock says now, but it should say 7:30.
Check this out.
Is that real gold? I guess you can find treasure.
So, you'll join my crew?
Sure, as long as my partners will join too.
I'll need one more sailor for my crew.
And I need to insult him. But a gentlemanly insult. No fighting like a dairy farmer here. Wait, I didn't know his face changed color. I was always just too nice and saved his life early. I gotta try that at some point. You see, Dread, there's a bunch of little Easter eggs that I don't know. So I appreciate having you guys here. I find so few people know these games that having viewers who know them as well as you guys do is a real joy.
Good evening. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 7.
Okay.
30.
Yeah.
2. And 50. 4 seconds. Beep.
Okay, so yeah. That time's correct at least. That is really cool. I'm assuming you use Scum VM for that, because I know my brother managed to put this on his Nintendo DS, and Scum VM was amazing for that. Oh yes, I must open the pocket.
There's a glove in here.
And a glove seems just the thing for insulting a gentleman. I was always a little bit disappointed that there weren't that many point and clicks on the DS. It was such a good system for it, and very few of them actually utilized it. It was very unfortunate. Hey buddy, you want to be insulted, hey? Take this.
Now there's a challenge. To the field of honor. Choose your weapon.
If you enjoy Kingdom Hearts, check out, I don't know if you know Barry, but Barry is currently playing Kingdom Hearts. It is a game he notoriously dislikes. Okay, you do know Barry, good. But yeah, it's very fun to have him unable to complain about it. It's a wonderful idea. Yes, I heard he played this at one point. I didn't. I wasn't following him at the time, or at least I wasn't watching him regularly. If it was a year ago, then I should have been following him. I just must not have been regularly following. The fact that it was exactly 1 year ago is a wonderful coincidence. So I think during his stream tomorrow, I'll mention that I am basically him 1 year later. Wait, he didn't play it on Mega Monkey mode? The fool! Okay, good. I'm glad you called him out on that. Mega Monkey is just, it's the right way to play. It's so great. It's got all these extra little touches. Anyway. For anybody who hasn't seen the game before, I am going to duel the proper way, as a man does, with a pistol.
Nah.
Oh wait, did I try to eat? Oh, talk to. I kind of wish the option was eat the pistol.
I choose this pistol. If I beat you, will you join my crew?
The odds of you beating me are so astronomical, I will take that bet. Again, I prove to you I'm the greatest duelist in the world.
Yeah, you cheated. Oh, he's fantastic, but my favorite is Haggis, just for his voice. He's got that amazing cartoon Scottish accent that is easy to understand, but also exaggerated. I'm sorry? I assume you mean the voice actor, not the character, right? Okay, thank you. I was actually going to ask that, because the voice reminds me so much of Scrooge McDuck that I've wondered for years, and it is nice to have it confirmed. Because, yes, it is the perfect Scottish voice. I wish to insult you again, good sir. One other person.
Haven't I shamed you enough?
But it is not Dominic
You haven't even
Armato.
begun to see
So
me
who is
shame.
it?
Back to the field of honor, then. Choose your weapon.
Really? Really? Oh, I'm excited to see that.
I choose the banjo.
I accept.
You do?
I love this. I forgot that LucasArts is owned by Disney.
What's the matter, Brush Boy? Can't you keep up?
I had like half a second to clip
I'm
that.
sorry, I just lost myself in the beauty of the melody.
Would you like to try again?
Yes.
Sure,
I'm
just getting warmed up.
Wow, that was really, really short. That is the tip I needed, thank you. I probably, like, relearn that fact every time I play. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just memorizing this.
You're pretty good, boy.
Cool.
Let's see you follow this.
He's good. I'll never beat him.
Yeah, dude's got an amplifier somehow.
If I'm gonna get away from that racket, I'm gonna have to go farther than that. If I'm gonna get away from that racket, I'm gonna have to go farther than that.
I forgot I have to go to the gun pile first.
Hey, that's one of my favorite pistols. Give it back.
Always remember having to go to the grassy knoll to do that. But apparently not. No. No. Guybrush? Not that. There we go.
What? You shot my banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the lowdown tricks,
I think
I
you're
never
correct,
heard of
Abel.
anything so low. I completely misjudged you. You are a pirate after all. I'd be proud to join your crew. Great.
Hey,
I'll
I
just
got me a
pack
crew.
this stuff up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
Well, I got my whole crew.
Now I need a map and a ship. But oh no, what is this?
A barrel of grog and a chicken. Look at all this stuff, mate. Oh, that must have been some battle. Let's pull up anchor and make for Skull Island. King Andre will pay through the nose for all this loot.
Wait a minute. There's something else. It's some kind of footwear. Hey, those are nice boots. But they're still hot. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh my. Well, I got my crew, and I'm sure nothing bad happened to those dudes. Why are these emotes so good? And yes, I agree. What an amazing voice actor. Honestly, all the voice acting in this game is incredible. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually...
Triangulation of crossfire. That's the key.
Excuse me, Guybrush? Why would you say that?
It's the Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts.
I don't think I've ever looked at the town or anything from up here.
Funny, the damage doesn't look as bad from out here.
Distant Beach I have looked at. Is that also a JFK reference? I will admit I know very little about the JFK assassination. The major reason for that being I'm not American. Damage doesn't look as bad from out here. I think you're correct. I miss a lot of the references. I don't think I need to go here quite yet. I do know I'm going to need to get a mug, but I can't remember exactly where to do that. No, feel free. I'm South African by birth. I'm living in Canada now. But the weird thing is, like, I don't have a typical South African accent. I frequently got asked in South Africa where I came from. So I've got a very unusual accent. It just kind of is, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, it's a bit of a thing. Anyway, let's go to Danger Cove. And we don't have to fight off the snake anymore. Isn't that lucky? That is a very interesting coincidence, Abel. If you know their name, I can give them a shout out.
The plug is all pasty now.
So it is.
Perfect.
Sure, let me give a quick shout out. So anybody in the chat who enjoys Monkey Island, well, now you've got more Monkey Island to enjoy. And apparently also plays Nancy Drew games. Okay, Guybrush, I bet you're willing to use... I keep choosing talk. Let's head over to the pirate ship. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I wonder what the most difficult adventure game is. I mean, it's hard for me to judge among the ones that I actually know because I know them too well. I've never heard of Seventh Guest. I've got to say, overall, I never much liked the Sierra adventure games, which I know is a kind of unpopular opinion, but they just never did it for me, with one exception. Space Quest 5. Oh, I thought... Okay, let's say it was an unpopular opinion among my friends growing up. But Space Quest 5 always felt so much more polished to me. Look, I share a lot of opinions with Yahtzee. I also don't share a lot of opinions with Yahtzee, especially when it comes to things like Super Smash Brothers. But yeah, his opinion on adventure games is frequently right, except when he dislikes the dig, because how dare he. Cool. Yeah, Yahtzee considers the dig to be, as he describes it, the red-headed stepchild of the family. King's Quest is not one I personally loved, but when I watched the Game Grumps play King's Quest, I really enjoy watching it. I don't personally enjoy playing it. Let's head up onto the ship. How odd. There are no pirates on this ship.
15 men on a dead man's... Huh. Who are you?
Oh.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood and I want my girlfriend.
Well, we'll just see how your threats sit with my captain.
So...
Your captain?
Yes, Threepwood. You've come aboard the Sea Cucumber. I am Mr. Fossey, the first mate. And my captain? Why, he's the scourge of the seven seas. The dread pirate, Legend.
So yes, for any Kingdom Hearts fans in chat,
that's right.
This guy, Mr. Fossey, is also the voice of
Captain.
Axel.
Just an intruder, sir. And I'm dealing with him. He says you're to be tortured. Choose your punishment. You can either be tarred and feathered, or you can walk the plank.
Quest for Glory, I remember starting, and I couldn't get anywhere, so I gave up and I never played it again. I was also like 6, so, you know. Quest for Glory is one I would be very willing to try again.
Couldn't you just let me off with a stern warning?
No. Sorry. Well, I suppose we'll have to go with walking the plank. We're trying to avoid using the tar and feathers. It's messy, and we need to save the tar for emergency leak repair.
Oh, dang it. I thought I could have some fun first.
What do you say, men? Shall we make him walk the plank? What's that, Captain? Vandals. Well, it looks like we're having technical difficulties, Threepwood, so we'll have to drag out the tar and feathers after all.
So yeah, the entire crew are monkeys.
That'll learn ya.
So what do I do now?
I don't know. We've never done this before. Aren't you humiliated?
I guess so, but no more than usual.
Well, just get lost then.
I mean, okay. And yes, their captain is the dread pirate Lich. Whoa! We got Guybrush in chat. Which is unfortunate because Guybrush is not currently on screen. Instead on screen, we have El Pollo Diablo, the devil chicken. But, yeah, what an appropriate username. Guybrush, how is your evening? So yeah, here I am, a 7-foot-tall chicken. How are there so many Guybrushes on Twitch? I mean, the answer is, the game is more popular than I realized, which makes me very happy. It is interesting though. You may be the third Guybrush on Twitch, but you're actually Guybrush Threepwood. Cool. I bet we won't have any problem walking in here dressed as a giant chicken.
Do you have a reservation? Madre de Dios! Es el Pollo Diablo!
Yes, I have released your prisoners, and now I've come for you.
Well, you're not taking me without a fight.
Just fucking frying pan to the head.
This chicken grease washed off all the feathers. Whoops, I better keep quiet.
Absolutely, Captain. I'll get right on it after I have my dinner. What's that, Captain? I eat too much fried chicken. Well, I've just got a weakness for chicken, that's all. I know you don't have any weaknesses, Captain LeChimp. You're an overachiever, a doer. I'm just a tiny little fly.
LeChimp? The captain is an ape? Well, if the captain is an ape, then Mr. Fossey must be...
Aye, aye, Captain! Fresh bananas for the whole crew!
an utter loon.
What's that, Captain? Your parasites are bothering you. Well, of course I'll groom you, sir. You know, sir, finding this gold statue may be just the boost our crew needs. Why, with the riches we get from this, we can get new and better ships and become the terror of the Caribbean.
So yeah, Mr. Fussy is an idiot. He is also voiced, it's the same voice as Axel, who is also an idiot. They both have a dominant color of red, and they're both attracted to big, dumb, hairy dudes. I mean, Roxas isn't big, but he's dumb and hairy, so it counts. Yeah, I've got chicken grease again. I remember roughly what I have to do here, but I just... The scene is so
porcelain
fantastic.
pitcher. It's a bowl of fruit.
It is.
It's Mr. Fossey, the first mate. It's the dread pirate LeChimp.
Okay. Time to screw with his head. Remember we got this book on ventriloquism? And you know how he's an idiot?
testing. Check 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh, I'm hearing the voices again.
I was not actually aware of that, Abel. I must try it on more people.
Mr. Fosse, I've been thinking.
Are you all right, Captain? You sound different.
Don't interrupt.
Sorry, sir.
Maybe it's time we gave up pirating. I mean, take a look around at me, at the rest of the crew. We're all monkeys.
You mean in the Darwinian sense, sir?
No, I mean in the quite literal sense. Have you noticed that the crew is happier swinging from the masts than swabbing the decks? I don't even want to mention what they've been flinging around the ship.
Are you suggesting that I'm not disciplining the crew enough?
No, I'm suggesting that we all give up this charade and go back to the trees. That's the life for a monkey, not sailing the seas for months on end.
Well, if you feel so strongly about it, sir, I suppose I can't argue.
I think our last order of business should be to dig up that statue and...
It'll be tough on the men, sir. But I'll tell them that you think it best.
Okay, but first we should dig up that statue and give it to...
I'll make sure they understand that it's not their fault.
Very good, and then we can dig up that statue and... Okay, never mind then.
Oh, I love what an idiot Mr. Fosse
That
is.
must be the map to where they've buried Elaine.
With all eyes open, follow the path to the X. Come on, give me a second to read it. Like almost every map in these games, it is itself a riddle, but it is one I thoroughly enjoy. In Monkey Island 1, there were the dance steps, which turned out actually to be steps through the forest. There was also the recipe, which turned out to be a magical map to Monkey Island. Just trying to remember. I don't think Monkey Island 2 had a riddle map, but this has one again. So it gives you a bunch of various things, and then X marks the spot. We'll see what that means. I know you can't take the fruit, but I really wish you could. Wait, can you eat the fruit?
I'm not in the mood for fruit.
Oh, come on, Guybrush.
I'm not in the mood for fruit.
You dingus. Let's grab these tickets.
I don't go in for all that highbrow, artsy theater stuff. Besides, if I want to enter the theater, I can always use the stage door.
You know, fair. Ooh, tasty buttery biscuits. Probably with maggots.
I don't want another biscuit. It's the Dread Pirate LeChimp.
I mean, you're not wrong, Juice.
I think Mr. Fosse is the only guy who can talk to him.
Maybe I can pick him up. Nope.
I don't think so.
I mean, I put a monkey in my pocket in Monkey Island 2. It wouldn't surprise me if I could do it again. Not much else on the ship.
Whoops, there's no rowboat.
Yeah, but there's
there's no rowboat.
But there's a plank, right? There should be.
Whoops, there's no rowboat.
Yeah, that is true. So, this is a LucasArts game. There is no, or at least it's a Monkey Island game, there is no point of complete failure, or at least irreversible failure. So, whatever I need is on the ship. I think I need the vinegar.
I think I'll leave that here.
Wait. No, I need the stein.
I don't want anything that smelly.
Wait, what the heck? I know I need something.
It's a porcelain vase.
Why has he got such a thing about... Do I need the salt and pepper?
I avoid salt whenever possible and only use fresh ground pepper.
I know I'm missing something. If you do know in chat, please don't let me know for now. I would like to figure it out.
It's empty.
Do I need to tar myself again? I don't think so. Because the plank should be there.
Whoops, there's no rowboat.
I'm aware, Guybrush, but the plank should be there. I'm clearly doing a dumb of some kind. Fair.
I've got nothing to say.
Eat some bread, you weirdo.
I can't imagine any need for a loaf of plunder bread.
Pretty sure you're not going to take the
I never liked cranberries, and I don't plan to start now.
It's definitely not the corn on the cob. I feel like it's nothing in this room, and I'm just doing a big dumb. Aha! There's something at least.
How strange. The hold is full of broken luggage. No.
That was not the something. Yeah, I will.
Nah.
I'm gonna give myself like another minute. At which point I will feel sufficiently dumb that I can ask for help. I don't think... Look,
It's empty. Whoops, there's no rowboat.
Wait a second, do I just have to be like slightly to the
there's
side?
no rowboat.
No.
Whoops,
It's
there's
nothing
no
weird
rowboat.
like that. Do I hop out the window? I'm gonna try one more thing. And if this doesn't work, then chat's gonna help me out. Well, I hope chat will help me out. Okay. Okay. I feel dumb for forgetting. In my, like, at least I got it eventually. But it is also literally the last possible thing I could have interacted with. And I didn't. But I got it eventually. So I don't feel too stupid. Okay. We have a ship. Sort of. Yeah. We have a ship. We have a crew. We just need a map. The Sea Cucumber. The finest name any ship ever had. Now there are several things that I know I need to do, but cannot exactly remember how to do them. I know his membership card is in the check-in, but Guybrush won't do anything with the check-in. I got maggots! That'll do the trick. Oh my. And they go straight back to the biscuits. But there's the club card. Exactly what I need. I do know at some point I need to get rid of the kid. But that'll be its own task for its own time. Well, not get rid of the kid. I need to make the kid not cheat me out of my money. But let us go antagonize the Cabana Boy. Because now we're members. My plan for this evening is basically to get to the point where I have crew and ship and map. The rest I will do on Sunday.
Hi.
Yes?
Hand me a towel, young man.
Those towels are for club members only.
Oh, but I am.
Gotta be going.
Juice, I'm gonna go with
Hi.
A,
Yes?
probably, and B, please never say that again.
Gotta be going.
Thank you for the reminder.
I'm sorry for being rude. Please feel free to slap me and then feel free to make full use of the club. Don't mind if I do.
Not so fast.
Never mind.
Aw, dang it. I'm just gonna have to do this the legit way.
Excuse me.
Yes, you filthy little man.
My card.
Let me see that. Oh no! In the name of all things clean, you've got a membership.
Yes. And I think I'll just take one of your fluffy clean towels and enjoy a nice relaxing stroll down your beach.
No! You mustn't!
I must. And perhaps I'll sunbathe nude.
Sweet mother of pearl, no! Now that I think about it, it is nice out on the far end of the beach. You should go there. You should go there now.
Wow, you sound kind of mean, dude. Okay. So, Juice. I can't do that. But you're on the internet. Just search for Guybrush Threepwood Rule 34 and you'll find everything you're looking for. And probably quite a lot more. This is not an appropriate place to tell my Rule 34 story. Also, Vegeta and Cahill aren't here, so it's less good without them. Chen isn't here either, I don't think. Anyway, let's grab some towels. You know, as members of the country club.
Nice fluffy towel.
Do I need a couple of these? I do.
I'll just take one more.
There we go. I think I only need
I've got
3.
enough towels.
And make them nice and cold.
Ooh, the towels are all wet now.
Lovely, wet, cold towels. Let's go talk to this dude.
Hot! Ah, Papa Pichu. With these holes in my shoes, I'll never get across that hot beach.
Juice, I'm not surprised, but I'm a little bit sad that Guybrush isn't getting more love. It is a bad thing. Guybrush deserves some love. Also Wally. Hey, buddy. This is where I get it.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Threepwood. I am Pálido Domingo. I am so glad you're here.
Finally. Someone on this island with some manners.
My drink needs refreshing. Take it away and bring me another.
So, we were earlier told that Pálido Domingo is someone who knows how to find Blood Island. And we're looking for Blood Island. This seems good. And yet, this man does not seem to want to help us. How sad this is.
Wow, you're pale.
Look, babe. I haven't been sunbathing for very long, so cut me some slack.
How long have you been out here?
Since November.
I've seen correctional fluids with better color than you.
Yeah, babe. I'm not the tannest cat around, but as you can see, I'm working on it.
I'm looking for Blood Island. Do you know where it is?
Nope. Never heard of it.
That's funny. Slappy Cromwell told me you booked all his shows there.
Cromwell? I should have known. If I booked that guy in a dinghy, there'd be empty seats.
So you do know how to get to Blood Island.
Yeah. They had a really nice room there, too. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino. It was the place to go before they moved the shipping lanes. I used to book so many gigs there, I had the map tattooed on my back.
On your back?
All those little yellow sticky notes just kept getting lost.
Oh. Why did you lie and say you didn't know how to get to Blood Island?
I just don't want to say.
What?
It's your face, babe. There,
Ooh.
I said it, babe. I hope you can forgive me. I just gotta be honest. I just didn't think you were the right type for Blood Island. That's not some place I picture your career going right now. Let me get you a booking somewhere that's in your league. I can gig you at this little shoe factory in Hoboken.
It's Blood Island or nothing.
That's the way it's gotta be, babe. Then that's the way it's gotta be. But you're gonna have to find new representation, okay?
Can I see your map to Blood Island?
You can see it when I roll over to tan my back.
When will that be?
Could be a long time, babe. A very, very long time.
Well, that's how he looks after 6 months. So yeah, it'll be a while.
See you around.
But he wants a refill, so let me oblige him. I will confess, I don't know where Hoboken is. But I'm pretty sure it's not Las Vegas. Cool, shortcut. Oh my. Yes, I've heard tales of New Jersey. Oh, feeling a cough coming on. Give me a moment. And I'm back. Hey, kitty. You robbed me earlier and I want revenge.
I want my money back.
Why? Was the lemonade bad?
I don't know. I didn't drink any.
Well, if you're not dissatisfied with our product, I can't justify giving you a refund. I'm sorry, but it's company policy.
But...
Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Your little dickbag. I know I've got to distract him somehow. Well, it may just be a matter of timing, which is frequently the case in these games.
Give me some more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
Is it timing? No, it's not. That's fine. I've got infinite nickels.
This isn't very refreshing.
I guess you forgot about our bottomless mug policy. Thank you. Come again.
Maybe I don't need to distract him. Maybe I can just do this.
Look! A
Oh, yeah.
three-headed monkey!
Oh boy, oh boy. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hey! Just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you can waste my time.
But now I have exactly what I want. A mug with a hole in the bottom. And also, keep pressing the wrong button, I'm gonna get me some real lemonade. I'm gonna bankrupt this little kid.
Give me some more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
That was as refreshing as morning dew.
wanted you drank all the lemonade. You switched mugs on me, you cheat. I hope you're happy.
I'm not the cheat.
You put a budding young entrepreneur out of business.
No, I got what I paid for, you little dickbag. Yeah, I called you a bag of dicks. Deal with it. Can I take the mug back?
I don't need it anymore.
Cool. I am almost to the point where I can get the map. And...
it's full of dye now.
While I'm here, while I'm in town... So I believe they still use pieces of 8. They just also use wooden nickels. So Guybrush caused some property damage. He caused some personal injury. He cheated at caber toss. He cheated at banjo playing. What else did we do? We discovered a pirate ship manned entirely by chimps. It's been a time. I also just ended the career of a young entrepreneur, but it was fine. Hey!
You brute!
You know what?
Then falls Caesar!
I'm glad the dude's got an audience that appreciates him.
Oh, I just can't watch.
Perhaps they're monkeys, but they appreciate him. Also, Zach, I'm sorry to hear that your neck hurts. I'm assuming too much bending over. Were you doing maths? I can't remember. I know somebody was. Okay. So. Guybrush has accumulated even more bullet points for crappy stuff done to others. I mean, yeah. That also happened. We met a talent agent who tried to set us up in Hoboken. Hoboken, sorry. So, here's something that I'm probably going to either mess up or nearly mess up. So, I frequently forget the difference between west and east, so that's not great. Anyway, southeast, northwest, west-south. Southeast, northwest, yes, west, south. Zach, I am going to kill you. And you're going to deserve it. East to northeast, east southwest. East to northeast. Hey! There's Max. And I forgot the rest. East and southwest. And
That's
then
it.
X
That
marks the
must
spot.
be where Elaine is buried.
It's such a weird little puzzle, but I really like it.
And now, the moment I know you've all been waiting for. How about some amazing juggling?
Oh my.
Is this a dagger I see before me? No, it's 3. See how I juggle these knives? At great personal risk to myself. And to you if I slip.
He's a great juggler, but I sure wish he'd get off the stage so I can dig Elaine up.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him. And
Oh no, I don't have any
pal.
opportunity to do...
Drop it! Drop it!
I don't have any opportunity to do anything when I'm on stage, which is interesting. You know what, Juice? There is a small chance that the answer to that question is yes. I think maybe I just have to wait. I think I just have to wait on that one. Let's head back to Brimstone Beach. This guy says he'll only turn over if he gets tanned. But he also says he wants a drink.
I've brought you a new mug.
Thanks.
Here's your
Here's
drink.
your drink, sir.
We did talk to Palido. Possibly we could have talked to him more. But yes,
Look,
I do love it.
Palido, you're burning.
Ah! All those months in the sun and my tan is just gonna peel away. I better turn over.
Good idea.
Yes, I did get that one at least. You asked him how long he's been in the sun, and he says since November, and it's always 6 months before the current date, which is a horrifying thought. Anyway, let's take a look at his map. I bet we can memorize it, and we're not going to have to do anything adventure
I'll never
game.
memorize that map. It's far too complex.
Well, dang it, Guybrush. Now we're gonna have to do something adventure gamey to get that map.
I'd rather go around the long way than go across that hot sand.
Sure, buddy. However you want to do it. Is he gonna say the thing?
Oh, Cabana Boy.
I love that line.
It's quite hot. Fetch a towel and mop my brow, would you?
Can I have another look at that card of yours?
Actually, the towels are right here. I'll just help myself.
The way he says, "Oh, Cabana Boy." Now I know I need to get rid of the Cabana Boy. Because I want that oil.
May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. That's such a great story. The thing is, he's the perfect voice for Guybrush. I do know that. Yeah, Ron Gilbert, in fact, says he would still like to make Monkey Island 3. But I suspect even his continuation of the series, if he ever made it, would still use Dominic Armato, because why wouldn't you? How do I get him out of the way? I mean, I've got a knife. I can just murder him. But no, let us not think that way. What's interesting, Abel? That is very interesting. Out of curiosity, what was the
Cabana
problem?
Boy, tell me more about my membership benefits.
The Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy is the exclusive resort hideaway for only the most discerning pirates and their families. Here you'll be pampered by a courteous staff, always eager to meet your every need, whether it be recommending a keel-hauling class, finding a fourth for bridge, or giving a golf lesson on our award-winning course designed by Pegleg Malloy. Free valet ship parking included.
That is not a question I would have been able to answer. I have used virtual environments, but I know very little about them. I am the most hacky type
Cabana
programmer.
Boy. Will you bury me in the sand?
I'll start digging your grave right now.
I am. I'm mostly using Scala at the moment, simply because that is what my... that's what the project requires, but Python is a wonderful language. Yeah, Scala's great. I mean, Scala's sometimes great.
Oh, Cabana Boy.
May I help you?
Nothing. I just wanted to be sure that you're there for me.
But what I will say about Scala is better than Java at every single thing Java does. Since I want to finish off in not too long, Abel, do you remember how I get rid of the Cabana Boy? Or at least get the oil? Also, I never read the pirate literature.
Piracy, the LeChuck Way, Chapter 1. How to get more than 15 men on a dead man's chest.
You know what? You are completely correct, Sable. I had completely forgotten that.
Nice fluffy towel.
Oh, but a nice fluffy towel. That is not what we use in the change rooms of the world.
This towel is soaking wet.
That's really the answer, Juice.
Papa Bishu!
God, I'd forgotten about that. What a beautiful moment. So.
I'd rather go around to the gate than go through that towel business again.
Yeah, fine. However you like. So, Abel, you already know what's coming. Juice, anyone else in chat? Prepare for possibly the greatest moment in any game ever. It is true beauty. Remember how this dude wants a tan? So, the map.
I really wish I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, we got the map. I'm gonna ask someone, please, to clip that as the best and worst scene in all of gaming history. I need a clip of that. Very much appreciated, Juice. Oh, I don't think that's gonna help Abel. I think he's done. I'm going to end it there for the evening. I am thoroughly enjoying this. Abel, it was so fantastic of you to come by. I really appreciate it. Whoa, Abel! Thank you so much for the sub. You're a prize pig, and that gives you your white ribbon. It also means you get the mud moat. And Abel, I'm very glad I met you as well. I really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm going live next on Saturday at 5:30 with Stardew and Chill, and then I'll probably be finishing this off Sunday 3 p.m. Eastern. But yes, it has been so much fun. Guys, I really appreciate all of you coming by. It has been a great experience playing this again. And I don't have much more to say other than I really enjoyed doing it. I really enjoyed doing it with you guys. And I cannot wait to come back to this. Let's take a look at who we're going to raid. Everybody seemed to go on at the same time today, which is fine. Gam is on, Chich is on. Let's raid Zaid. He's only got one viewer, so let's raid him. He deserves some love. He doesn't deserve some love. He deserves all the love. Zaid is such a good lad. And yeah, I really, really appreciate you guys stopping by. I cannot wait to keep playing this on Sunday, and I hope you guys will be able to join me then. It has been a hoot. Have a good evening, everybody. Ciao.
Sure. This is probably gonna end badly, as it usually does.
Sir, we have a situation.